Hey folks, welcome back to Brooklyn Yard. We got some ConCor dummy units in the mail today. Gonna open them up, take a look. I've previously gotten some E units. I've got should have an Alco PA and E9B for Union Pacific. Hey, that looks pretty sharp right there. I'm gonna take that out in a little bit. Trying to remember what I ordered. Oh, there's the PAB in daylight colors, very nice. And I don't remember if I got the scarlet nose or the daylight. Ah, there we go. Okay. Bloody nose, Alco PA. So we're going to take these out, take a look. The other ones I had to wait a little bit. As a lead unit, they kind of jumped the track a little bit. I've done some track changes a little bit. See if we can pan over and take a look, see. Put a little backdrop behind Brooklyn Yard. Also going to try this new feature where the volume is supposed to let it zoom in or not. Hey, look at that. Anyway, I took the two 45-degree radius curved sections out of there and put in 3 30 degrees. I also did it up. We're going to go up here. Did it on the back side there too. It just makes it so much easier for the 85-foot passenger cars to go through. Also did the same thing back over here. I'll pause for a second. Looks like a massive traffic jam in Canby. Anyway, the sharp corner here was always problematic, and I replaced it also with 3 30s instead of 2 45s. That made the cars run so much smoother. I try to kind of hide that curve with the trees and that. That's already been done back out here, and we'll fly this drone over to the other curve. It's already been done. And I had one more little spot here that was problematic on this curve. I had one of those short little Kato Unitrak, like 2-inch pieces in the middle, and it just caused troubles because you'd get a car that was trying to go on both sides of the curve and then had a straight. So pulled that out the other night, replaced it with 3 30s starting from the switch here, and got rid of the little section that would have been right there and then smoothed it on out. And I put my trickiest cars on there and they've given me no trouble. So we're going to take a look at these new dummies from ConCor. So the first one we're going to look at is the Bloody Nose Alco PA. Numbered is 6026. Looks pretty sharp. Paint's not too bad. They're awful light, and when I had the other ones, some of the wheels were a little stiff, so I had to oil them a little bit. And on 1 or 2 of them, I think it was the Union Pacific E9, I had to redo the headlight and make sure it was in there. But these are $41.95 on the ConCor website. It's supposed to have directional lighting. Let's take a look. Again, I'll play with this new feature. Or new to me. Looks pretty good here. It's glowing. There's only one way to really test it though. Well, that's probably my fault there. We're going to zoom in here so we can get the light a little bit. Yeah, we'll need some oil there. But it's not bad looking. Oh, maybe I spoke too soon. Yeah, like I said, when these are lead units, they often need some weight on them. And obviously this one's going to. Not bad looking. We'll check out the B unit here. Yeah, we'll try the PB unit. I wouldn't be surprised if it would uncouple because it's got a knuckle coupler and the rear of that $25 PA is just one of the big hook couplers. And we'll see how she looks before I change things over. Doesn't look too awful. Yeah, that PA still runs a little rough. That doesn't look too bad. Kind of shades of the California Zephyr. Let's check out that Union Pacific B unit. This unit doesn't look too bad. Number 961. And we may have to weigh it down a little bit, do a little weathering. It's a partner in crime I got the other day. I gave it just a little slight weathering. The truck, man, the paint is a little different than the Kato. You'll see here in a second. But overall, they make a good looking train. That's a Kato powered E89 in the front. Then the ConCor dummy on the back here. Let's bring it backwards. Not too bad. We're going to weight them up. Thanks for watching. As our Union Pacific trio goes by, you'll see a Black Widow in the back. Got that yesterday at Whistle Stop. It was also, it's a dummy, and 15 bucks. Dug around, the same thing as one of those Rossies that ConCor sells. Worked on the light a little bit, got it working, but it has to go really fast. And I also found that Southern Pacific I couldn't find any pictures, just looking quickly on railpictures.net, of any of their one E8 painted in anything other than scarlet and gray. So we're going to do a little research. This is the 6050, which would make it an E9. And I didn't see any pictures of them painted up in this, but I don't care. It looks nice. It's a Black Widow, for gosh sakes. Wash your hands, water on your trains. Summer's here.